Good evening. I'm Lieutenant Scott Jones with the Bedford Police Department. Thank you for your attendance this evening on this important health issue facing our town and many communities across the United States. One of the biggest themes I would like to express to those in attendance this evening is no school, community, town, or state in this country is immune to gun violence. As I'm sure that you're aware, the list, unfortunately, is endless. In this country, we've seen gun violence in schools, elementary schools, high schools, colleges. We've experienced gun violence in the streets, the workplace, malls, grocery stores, churches, synagogues, hospitals, festivals, parades, and of course our own homes. Within the past 3 years, the Bedford Police Department has seized a cache of firearms, including assault weapons, from 2 different homes in town where the gun's owners were subject to domestic restraining orders. In these homes in Bedford, not only were assault weapons present, they were also home to children that attend Bedford Public Schools. According to the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, there's been a spike in the use of conversion devices that make semi-automatic guns fire like machine gun. Massachusetts law prohibits the sale or possession of these assault-type weapons manufactured after 1994. The Bedford Police took 2 of these semi-automatic weapons from a resident subject to a domestic restraining order this past year. The ATF has also seen an increase of seizures of ghost guns across the country. These firearms don't have serial numbers and are hard to trace. Recoveries and seizures of ghost guns used in crimes rose 10 times across the United States, from fewer than 2,000 in 2017 to almost 20,000 in 2021. This past year, the Bedford Police arrested an individual who was in possession of a ghost gun. In another home in town this past year, a person's gun was used to take their own life. A reality that even having a gun in the home, especially an unsecured one, can be detrimental to one's well-being and also to others in the home. Tonight, you're going to hear a personal story how gun violence affects families. Another resident in town was a victim and fortunately a survivor of gun violence, if not for the heroic efforts of our local first responders. The victim still suffered permanent and debilitating injuries. And yet, still another more sobering statistic is that each year, stolen and unsecured firearms supply more than 250,000 guns to criminals contributing to gun violence. Bedford has had a number of stolen firearms as a result of burglaries in town over the years. These guns end up in the hands of those that want to harm or kill others. So given the proliferation of firearms in this country and our communities, the potential of gun violence can literally happen anywhere to anyone at any time. This is why the department is advocating for safe storage, issuing gun locks, removal of unwanted guns, and public education of the dangers that firearms pose. These are all critical elements to the Bedford Safe campaign. I want to especially thank the Bedford Board of Health, the town's health department, and the Massachusetts General Hospital Center for Gun Violence Prevention for partnering and collaborating with the Bedford Police Department. I thank you for attending this forum, and we look forward to working with the town and Bedford residents in promoting gun violence awareness and safety in the community. Thank you.